So Chris Ganson, Stevie Sussex in row number 1, Eddie Tafoya Jr., J-Mac, Jason McDougal in row 2, Justin Grant, Logan Seavey, Chris Bono, Matt Rossi, Frank Rogers round out your field. Heat race and number 1 coming at you. 8 laps in distance. Top 4 move to the show. Time to get dirty, ladies and gentlemen, as we kick off night number 1 of the Western World. Green flag is out. Heat race number 1 is underway.
And the green flag's out, and they go side by side with Chris Ganson getting the early advantage off of turn number 2. So they go 3 wide there for a brief moment. Stevie Sussex stuck on the outside of Jason McDougal in the 34X, as it will be Chris Ganson leading in lap number 1 off of turn number 4, then followed by Eddie Tafoya Jr. in the 51T.
Yeah, Chris Ganson doing a great job getting out to the early lead, working through turns 1 and 2. Keep an eye there on the 19L of Logan Seavey. Quick qualifier going top shelf on everyone, trying to make the outside work here early.
And Chris Ganson continues to break away from his lead, but good little battle for, battle for third, now battle for second. Hey, it's Tafoya and Jason McDougal duking it out for that spot. Right now, Tafoya hanging on to it, going to take it to the berm as Stevie Sussex already ripping the lip. He's trying to get around 3 cars as McDougal up and over Tafoya. 1 car up and over. Red flag will fly.
Logan Seavey to restart in 4th, that 4th and final transfer spot as they go green of the NOS can, and we're back underway.
Yeah, getting the green flag here with 5 laps to go, and Stevie Sussex already going top shelf as Logan Seavey peeked his nose down the inside. Couldn't quite do anything with him. Sussex with a strong run down the back straightaway, trying to work his way around Jason McDougal as they come off of turn number 4. It's going to be Ganson leading. Sussex going to fall in line to McDougal, who still runs second.
Yeah, full head of steam there for Sussex coming off turn number 4, unable to get to the inside there at J-Mac through turns 1 and 2, so he will remain in 3rd. Meanwhile, Logan Seavey still in that 4th and final transfer spot. As they work off turn number 4, this time by it will be 3 laps to go.
Now Seavey going to follow the tail, take a Stevie Sussex, drop the nose down low, has an opening right there. Sussex a little squirrely off of turn number 2, give the 3rd spot to Logan Seavey. So he takes over that position. Now going to try to reel in Jason McDougal. Going to go to the top side as McDougal trying to look underneath Chris Ganson right now for your race lead. Went underneath it through 3 and 4. Thought he was going to go high in 1 and 2, but then he's going to stick right with him on the backside off of 2.
Yeah, McDougal entered turn number 1 right through the middle. Looked like he tried to shoot to the inside for the lead. Couldn't quite do it. White flag coming out this time by. It may work this time coming off turn 4. Here comes Seavey as well. 3-car battle for the lead as they head back into 1.
Logan Seavey threading the needle on the front straightaway. Takes over second. Now he takes over the top spot. Side by side drag race with Chris Ganson. Ganson down low. He washes up the racetrack. McDougal sneaks by. Logan Seavey wins heat number 1.
Ganson will, or check that, McDougal will finish second. Ganson ends up 3rd. Justin Grant will move back up into that 4th and final transfer spot. So Grant, after getting upside down, will punch his time card, move directly into tonight's 30-lap feature. Sussex, Bono, Rogers, Tafoya will all head to the semi.
Well, thank you so very much, Rob. Talking here for the 3rd time tonight with Mr. Logan Seavey. Logan, now you are qualified for the Saldana sweep in the sprint car division. How cool would that be to get that done tonight?
Yeah, it'd be really cool. Like I said, these things are just, Indy's cars are just so good here, and I just love coming to this racetrack. And I knew this thing was really good on the top there early. I just couldn't quite get by Stevie there, and as soon as we did, we were able to run down the top 2 and go by him. So, like I said earlier, we just got to keep the speed up, and so far we've done that.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the 3rd time tonight, Logan Seavey.
So again, it's Brody Roa, Charles Davis Jr., the veteran, in row number 1. Josh Hodges, Jake Swanson in row 2. Chase Stockton, Hunter Schurenberg in row number 3. Dennis Guile, Kyle Shipley in 4. And the 20G, Noah Gass, will round out your field. Lights are out. Here we go. Heat race number 2. 8 laps the distance. Top 4. Go to the show.
And Charles Davis Jr. going to try to take the race lead into turn number 1. Now he's going to drop his tail tank right across the nose of Brody Roa, who falls himself right now trying to battle off Josh Hodges. Really tough heat out there, Rob, as Josh Hodges sneaks to the inside of Brody Roa. Charles Davis Jr. will lead lap number 1.
Yeah, Hunter Schoenberg almost up into the fence, entering turn number 3 as Brody Roa now looks for second. Once again, Hodges slides aside. Here comes Jake Swanson out of the inside of the 74X, and he'll take over 3rd as they head back into 3.
Jake Swanson takes over 3rd, going to follow the tail tank of the 91R, Brody Roa, as you got Hunter Schurenberg up on the top side, ripping the lip, moving up into that 5th spot with Chase Stockton in hot pursuit. Right now, everybody catfish around the bottom except for Schurenberg, is going to diamond off turn number 2. Look to the inside of Josh Hodges down the back straightaway and take over that 4th spot of Swanson, now side by side with Roa off of 4. Big wheel stand from Swanson.
Yeah, Jake Swanson, nice move in turn number 3, just not enough to get inside of Brody Brody Roa. He'll remain in third. Meanwhile, Chase Stockin goes around the outside to take over that fourth and final transfer spot. 32 now side by side with Hodges back in turn 3. Where is 100%? Still up on top, trying to get a run coming off turn 4.
Yeah, Scherberg slipped back 2 spots. Almost went around at the apex of turns 1 and 2. Gets one back from Josh Hodges as Chase Stockin right now looks to the outside of Jake Swanson. They go side by side into turn number 3 with Stockin up on the top side. See if he can't wrestle that third spot away. Off of turn number 4, they're still side by side going into 1.
Yeah, and here comes 100% now right on the back bumper as he got around the 74X. He is on the back bumper of Jake Swanson now still. Chase Stockin trying to get a little insurance, working the top shelf down in turn number 3. Trying to retake third, maybe second, as he goes now side by side with Roa down the front straightaway.
Yeah, that 34 AZ kind of dug into the racetrack. Come off at turn number 3 as Stockin moves up to that second spot with Brody Roa now in that third position. Swanson in a fourth trying to hang on, but here comes Hunter Schermerk to the top side as white flag flies for Charles Davis Jr.
Yeah, Charles Davis Jr. enjoying a 2.5 lead as these guys battle out for second on back. It's Chase Stockin second, Brody Roa in third, Jake Swanson in that fourth and final transfer spot. He wants some insurance now as he peeks to the inside of Brody Roa for third. Checker flag coming out. It's Charles Davis Jr. getting the win.
And it will be Swanson taking over that third spot from Brody Roa. Stockin comes home in second. Roa fourth. Fifth was Hunter Schermerk, Josh Hodges, Kyle Shipley, Dennis Guile, and Noah Gass round out your field here in heat race number 2.
Charles Davis Jr., though, locked into tonight's A-Main, and he is down trackside with Georgia Henneberry.
Rob, down here with your competition suspension heat race number 2 winner, Charles Davis Jr. Charles, you brought your A game back in your home state, is that right?
Yeah, we did. It just I screwed up in qualifying again. I just suck at qualifying. Gets us on the front row of the heat race, and I can take it from there, but now in the main event, we got to start weighing it back again. So got to think, my guys, we got a good car here right now. Just got to pick up my game in qualifying.
You heard it there. Charles Davis Jr., winner of competition suspension heat race number 2. A round of applause for him. Send it back to you, Rob.
Max Adams, Dustin Clark in row 1. The Demon, Damian Gardner, CJ Leary in 2. Austin Williams, KTJ in 3. Sterling Kling, Ty Mahako. We'll round out your field.
Zach Madrid, the 15 MA scratch all night, along with the Real American Matt Rossi in the 0-2. Get ready for heat race number 3 to start. Green flags in the air. We're underway.
Who's going to get the whole shot down into turn number 1? Dustin Clark looks like he's got the mojo, but it is the 42 coming off turn number 2. Max Adams by a nose as they go side by side for that third spot as well.
Yeah, Clark trying to wrestle that car on the top side of the racetrack as CJ Leary moves into that third spot with Max Adams leading lap number 1. Now Leary going to move into that second spot ahead. Dustin Clark has his sights set on Adams off of turn number 2 as Clark now has his hands full with the Demon. Damian Gardner makes quick work of him. Almost makes contact with CJ Leary off of 4.
Yeah, big move by Damian Gardner. Also deep in the field, Austin Williams and Kevin Thomas Jr. driving in deep in turn number 3. Top 6 cars working down low as KTJ now right on the back bumper of Austin Williams as they work down the back straightaway. That is the battle for 5th. Austin Williams now backing it in turn number 3, losing a little ground, or does he as they battle off turn 4?
Yeah, Austin Williams slammed the door hard on Kevin Thomas Jr. That last lap has CJ Leary takes the race lead away from Max Adams on the top side of turn number 2, and he yards him down the back straightaway. Diamonds off turn number 4. New race leader, it's CJ Leary as here comes the Demon Damian Gardner to the outside of that 42 machine of Adams.
CJ Leary already beginning to check out as you watch the battle for second, now the battle for 4th. That 4th, the final transfer spot. Dustin Clark trying to hold off Austin Williams that throws a slider down in turn 3. Kevin Thomas Jr. there as well. And Austin Williams takes over the 4th and final transfer.
Austin Williams trying to hold off Kevin Thomas Jr. also trying to navigate his way into the 4th and final transfer spot. He did not. Now can he hold off Kevin Thomas Jr. who works around Clark into that 5th spot off of turn number 4. Kevin Thomas Jr. trying to go side by side for that 4th position.
Great battle for that 4th and final transfer spot. That white number 92. Austin Williams trying to hold off the McDonald's number 19 of Kevin Thomas Jr. Williams sliding high. KTJ trying to cross over, coming off turn number 4 in the low line. Not going to work as the white flag is out. 1 lap to go. CJ Leary with a half a straightaway advantage over Damian Gardner.
Yeah, CJ Leary will bring the field off of turn number 4. Checkered flag in the air, but the battle's on for that 4th and final transfer spot. Williams backs it into turn number 4 on the top side. KT down low will be Austin Williams hanging on to it, though, as they go side by side at the line. CJ Leary, your race winner here in heat race number 3 with the Demon Damian Gardner second, followed by Max Adams and the big game hunter Austin Williams able to hunt his way in to tonight's main event.
Rob, I am down here with Autometer Heat Race number 3, winner CJ Leary. CJ, for a second, does it feel good to widen that points battle, even if it's just for a little bit, between you and Tyler Courtney?
Yeah, you know, it's going to be a fierce battle all the way to the end, but just ran in the wrong place during qualifying there. We ended up 11th, kind of disappointing, but you know, we got a 30-lap feature tonight, and we got all night tomorrow, so just kind of want to keep the points where they are, and I think we'll be pretty good for tomorrow.
Ladies and gentlemen, CJ Leary, winner of Autometer Heat Race number 3. Back to you, Rob.
Tanner Carrick out there on the pole. Thomas Meserol starting to his outside with R.J. Johnson. Second place in USAC Southwest Series points. 6-9 to Brady Bacon. Chris Wyndham in the 5G. Tyler Courtney to his outside. Tommy Thunder Malcolm in the 5X. And the Michael Curtis. Your 8 drivers getting to go 8 laps. Final heat race of the night for Amsoil USAC National Sprint Car Series. And green flags in the air. We're underway.
Meserol getting the jump on the rest of the field as here comes R.J. Johnson trying to go 3,
And
almost
Will.
4 wide through turn number 2. And it looks like caution will come out.
Yeah.
Heavy hitter right next to him is Thomas Meserol. A lot better start this time. Green flag comes out. T-Maz still gets the whole shot down in turn 1.
Yeah, Brady Bacon goes up to the top side of the racetrack as he works his way around Carrick, who goes 3 wide with R.J. Johnson and Tyler Courtney on the outside.
Brady Bacon with a full head of steam coming off turn number 4. Not enough to get by Meserol. He'll lead lap number 1. T-Maz out front. Bacon to second. Tyler Courtney in third. Great battle for fourth. Tanner Carrick trying to hold off R.J. Johnson. Can't do it coming off turn 2. Here comes Big Daddy Chris Wyndham to the inside as well.
Wyndham to the inside, but it's Bacon to the outside for the race lead. Thomas Meserol able to hold him out about a car length behind him as they both work down to the inside through turns 1 and 2. Thomas Meserol with the lead, followed by Brady Bacon. Third is Tyler Courtney. Then a gaggle of cars come off of turn number 2 right now, being led by Chris Wyndham, R.J. Johnson, and Tanner Carrick.
Meserol still running down low all the way around the racetrack. Brady Bacon up on the top rope, and the Macho Man trying to get it done. Crossover there from the high line to the low line coming off turn 2. Meanwhile, Tyler Courtney trying to hold off Chris Wyndham. That is for the 3rd spot, but a great side-by-side battle heating up here for the lead.
Bacon diving off turn number 2 that last lap. This time, they're going to keep it up to the top side off of turn number 4. Going to diamond off 1 and 2 once again. As you see, Tyler Courtney and Chris Wyndham starting to tussle as well for that 3rd spot, with Courtney up top, Wyndham down low, battle out front. Brady Bacon going to take the race lead.
Yeah, a little hiccup for T-Maz there in the middle of turns 3 and 4. Bacon by a nose, crossing the stripe, .018 in front of T-Maz, who gets back underneath him down the back straightaway coming off turn 2. Keep an eye on Chris Wyndham and Sunshine Tyler Courtney as they are reeling these guys in. Could be a 4-car battle for the lead with 2 to go.
Yeah, Brady Bacon dropped the elbow. Thomas Meserol kicked out. Now we got a battle royal as Brady Bacon drops to the inside of T-Maz, but here comes Tyler Courtney making it a 3-car battle. They go 3 wide off of 4. Give it to Sunshine.
Tyler Courtney out front, white flag is out. Meserol still working down low. Chris Wyndham down on the bottom as well as they race out turn number 2. Brady Bacon from the point back to 4th now as Chris Wyndham tries to get to the inside of Thomas Meserol, but Sunshine will bring it off turn 4, pick up the win here in heat race number 4.
Thomas Meserol holds on for second, followed by Brady Bacon and Chris Wyndham. R.J. Johnson then on the outside looking in that 5th spot. 6 goes to Tommy Malcolm. Tanner Carrick comes home in 7th, followed by Michael Curtis rounding out the field.
Said Rob there. I heard you. 41 points now. Tyler, slowly but surely you're closing that points gap battle. What is your take on that?
I just try and bury the 19 AZ as far as we can. So now we got a really good race car. I just kind of screwed around a little too long there in that heat race. Should have just committed to the top a little earlier. But no, proud of my boys. We had a little up and down weekend last weekend at Paris, but they spent all week putting this NOS Energy Drink spike back together, and you know, they've done a really good job. It's fast. Just a little off in qualifying. Won our heat race here, so doing what we can to gain those points. But not worried about that. Try and pick up 2 wins this weekend and let the rest handle itself.
This is going to get intense, Rob. Indy Race Parts Heat 4 winner Tyler Courtney.
try and bury the 19 AZ as far as we can. So now we got a really good race car. I just kind of screwed around a little too long there in that heat race and just coming into the top a little earlier. But no, proud of my boys. We had a little up and down weekend last weekend at Paris, but they've it's been all week with this Drink Spike back together, and you know, they've done a really good job. It's fast. Just a little off in qualifying. Won our heat race here, so doing what we can to gain those points, but not worried about that. Trying to pick up 2 wins this weekend and let the rest handle itself.
This is going to get intense, Rob.